Hi, Lennox.
Hi, Ines.
Can you hear my voice clearly, Lennox?
Yes,
Okay. Okay, how are you today, Lennox?
good.
Okay, as usual. Good. Okay, Lennox, before we start our meeting today, let's pray first, yeah? Okay, let's pray. Amen. Okay. By the way, what is your topic in math now in your school, Lennox?
Stats,
Hmm?
stats,
Oh, statistic, yeah.
stats.
That's statistic, right? Like you, huh? Can you tell me in chat? Oh, SAS. I see. Okay, okay. Okay. So how about the yesterday's topic about what is that graph? Okay. How about that? Have you have you understand all about the graph or how? Yeah. Are you sure?
Yes,
By the way, for this for your topic in math sets, and then if you want to if you want if you will do the exam about the sets or something like that, yeah, you can say to me. So in our lesson we can review about your topic, and then I can give you some question about the sets, so you can practice that before do the what is that, the test about sets or something like that. Okay. Okay, Lennox.
yes.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about two-dimensional shape. Have you learned about two-dimensional shape, Lennox?
I think,
Huh?
I think,
Oh, okay, like the square and then about the rectangle and then finding the area, the perimeter and something like that. Have you learned about that? Yeah. What grade? Where is that? When you grade 7 or grade 8?
forgot.
Forgot. Okay, I think we just go to to the topic. Okay, by the way, do you want to play a game or for it, or do you want to play a game first, or we just jump to our topic? You don't know. Okay, I think we just jump to our topic, yeah.
Yes,
Okay, wait. Let me share. By the way, in your diagnostic result, yeah, you need to improve your skill in math about geometry. So, before because yesterday, we have learned about the what is it equation, algebra, yeah, about the algebra, finding the x or something like that, yeah. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So, and then the other is about geometry. So now we are going to talk about two-dimensional shape and then review about that. Okay. Wait, yeah. Let me share screen first. But I think you already learned this. Wait. Okay. By the way, do you want to learn in our course about following the what is it, the diagnostic result, your diagnostic result, or about the or follow your topic in school, Lennox?
the diagnostic result.
What?
Diagnostic result.
Diagnostic result. Okay, wait, yeah. Okay, so now this is your um okay, your topic today. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the geometry. Yeah, especially about two-dimensional shape. Basically, in geometry, we have two types. Yeah, the first thing is about two-dimensional shape, and the other is about three-dimensional shape. Okay. Actually, if in three-dimensional shape, I think you will learn that in the grade 9, I think, like finding the volume and then the surface area of the 3D shape. Is it like about the cube and something like that? Have you learned about that, Lennox? Not that I think, yeah. Because I think that the topic is a topic for grade 9. Okay. Okay, let's do. Oh, by the way, you are now in grade 8, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, what is the first topic that you learn in grade 8 from the first? Do you remember?
No.
No? Are you sure? Okay. Okay. So, let's do the 2D shape. Okay. Don't forget, yeah, in if 2D shape. Okay. What 2D shape, yeah? Uh can you tell me what is the type of 2D shape that you know? Is it like about rectangle, circle, and there is also the triangle, and then what again? Do you know about that? What is that? What is the other shape that you know about the two-dimensional shape?
Hexagon.
What?
Hexagon.
Rectangle? Okay, rectangle, and then
Hexagon.
what?
Hexagon.
Oh, you forgot. I think no, because I can hear your voice clearly because your voice is too small, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's do. Okay, don't forget, yeah. If you work in the two-dimensional shape, yeah, in the two-dimensional shape, you will find some keyword like the perimeter and then area and then the compound shape. Don't forget if perimeter, yeah. To find the perimeter, you just sum all the sides of the shape. Yeah. Remember about this, the perimeter? Remember about the finding the perimeter? Okay. And then the
Yes.
area, if you want to find the
Yes.
area, okay. If you want to find the area, you just use the formula of each shape. Okay. Yeah, and then also in compound shape, you have to find the area or the perimeter of the compound shape. Okay, compound shape is basically like the combination of two shape. Like if I have rectangle and then combined with a circle and something like that. Okay, now and then in the 2D shape, yeah, we will learn about like the number one. It is about the quadrilaterals, yeah, or four-sided shape. Is it like about rectangle and then square, and then also there's a parallelogram and then kite. What is again? Rhombus. Do you know about that? Have you do you remember? Okay. And then also we will learn also too about triangle. Triangle is a three-sided shape, and also about circle. Okay, okay, Lennox. Okay, let's continue. Okay, now, yeah, first thing first, I will tell you about the quadrilaterals and the properties of each type of quadrilaterals. Okay. Okay, the first there's a square like the square, rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus, trapezium, and kite. This is the shape that usually used in the grade 8 or in the junior high school for the two-dimensional shape. Okay, to finding the area and also the perimeter. Okay, now your wait. Okay, so now, yeah, your task is find. please find the formula of the area of each shape. Okay, like what is the formula of the area: square, rectangle, parallelogram, and something like that. Yeah, you can uh you can you can look wait, you can find this on the Google or something like that. Yeah, you can open from the Google about the what is it, the formula. Okay, and then you can write here, this in here. Yeah, that I write here. Yeah, in each shape. Okay, and also please draw a picture, the picture of each shape. Okay. Okay, understand, Lennox? Okay, now please do and then find the formula of each shape, and then you can go to the Google or something like that. And also the picture, you have to draw the picture or the each shape of here. Okay, I think you will remember about that if you already know about the picture of each shape. Okay, I give you time from now. Okay, if you already find, please write or draw on the screen, yeah. Okay, but I think how if you oh no, I think you just search and then write on the screen. Is there any problem? There is no? Okay.
How do I go?
Yeah.
How do I go?
Can you draw on the screen like using the pencil icon? Can you? Yeah. Just use that.
Is the formula the area formula?
What?
Is the formula the area formula?
The formula of area. What do you say? I can hear your voice clearly. Can you say send me from the chat? Yeah, formula of the area.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, Lennox, I want to ask you first. What does that means? This one. Design. Like
It's like equal to
this one.
it's the the like the thing is equal to the other one with the sign.
Okay, the initial that the side have the same length. Is it right? Is it the sign that the length that you gave the what is it that you gave the symbol or the sign that sign have the same length? Is that right? Yeah. Okay. And then how about the length of the rectangle? Is the rectangle has this all the sides all the same sides?
The symbols are different. For the length I gave the
Yeah.
one, but for
For the
the
length. For the length. Okay, how about the square? What is the difference between square and rectangle?
the rectangle easy has like one proper like length or like the
What?
you see the either the length or the width of the rectangle is longer.
Okay, the length of the rectangle is longer, and then why did you give the same sign for all the sides?
This is different.
What is that? What is the difference?
For the length I gave two lines, but for the width I gave one line.
Because because in this here, wait, like you give two strip in all length, is it right? There is no difference. You give two length to stripe all the angle all the sides. What is the difference between the sides?
Yes.
Yeah, what is the difference?
Uh, the one there is supposed to be like to show
Yeah.
790 degree.
What?
The one in the corners are to show it's 90 degrees.
Yeah, the one. Okay, so there is one pair of the sides, yeah. One pair of the sides have the same. So you have two pair that have the same length, is it right? Okay, so if like that, you have to give the different sign between the, wait, let me show you. For the example, if I give the sign like this for the same length in the first length that they have the same length, okay? So the other length or the other sides of the rectangle, you have to give the different sign. For the example, you give like this, okay? Yeah, don't give the same sign for all the length. It means that if you give all the sides two stripe, yeah, it means like all the sides have the same length. Okay, get it? Are you get it? Okay. So for
The
example, if
section,
you, yeah.
the the one like the one here has like two stripes, but the one here only has one.
Oh, wait. Oh yeah. Okay, okay. I'm sorry because because I see that there is like there is two stripe. Okay, good, Lennox. Just continue. I'm sorry. Okay, how about the area of the rectangle? Okay, perfect, Lennox. And then how about the parallelogram? Okay, that's the picture. And then how about the area? Okay. Okay, just continue the after that I will check the your formula. Okay, perfect. How about the formula? Okay, Lennox. Okay. Now, for the first, like the area and the picture of square and rectangle, yeah, you do perfectly. Okay, don't forget that the formula of square is height square, and then the formula of rectangle is length times width. Okay. Okay, and then now I will ask to you for the parallelogram. Okay, what is L and what is H here? What is L?
Length,
Length. And what is H?
height,
Height. Okay. Okay. Actually, usually in parallelogram we don't use L for the sign of the formula, but we use base. Okay. Yeah, we use base. So actually length is the base. Yeah, so you can uh write base here, and then don't forget h. H is okay, correct. So you just use base times h. Okay, and don't forget, yeah, h is the perpendicular line, okay, of the base. Okay. Okay, and you do this perfectly. Okay, and then about the rhombus, the picture is good, but okay, but about the formula, what is A and what is B?
or the,
What is A and what is B, Lennox? Okay,
or
okay. Don't forget, yeah. If you forget or something else, yeah. For rhombus and kite, yeah. For rhombus and kite, okay, the picture is like this, and you do the picture perfectly. Okay, don't forget. And so this is kite. Yeah. Okay. Don't forget the difference between the rhombus and the kite is just the length of the side. Okay. If rhombus, yeah, it has four equal sides. So the side of all equal is same. Okay. You draw it perfect. And for the kite, yeah, just have two pairs of equal sides. Okay, this is the first equal sides and this is the second equal sides. Okay, and then, yeah, in rhombus and kite we don't use the length of A and B. What is the A? I think if A is the length of this one, is it right? Yeah, and then the B is the length of this one, is it right? Yeah, okay. For rhombus and also the kite, we don't use the outside length, outside of the sides, okay? But we use, for the formula, we use the diagonal, okay? The length of the diagonal. Do you know about the diagonal? Yeah. So this one, we say, we usually say diagonal one or the first diagonal, and then this one is the diagonal two. Okay, the first diagonal or diagonal one is the length from the peak until the base here. Okay, and then also the diagonal two is from, okay, from here, okay, from peak and until the peak. Okay, and also the kite, yeah, the kite we also use the diagonal one and also the diagonal two. This is the diagonal one, or we usually say this as D1, and also in we use D2. This is the D2. Okay, we just use the length of the diagonal, not the outsides. Okay, get it, Lennox? Yeah, okay. So now here, okay, the formula is right, but you don't need to use A and B, but use the D1 and also D2. Here, D1 times by D2 divided by 2. Okay, and also the kite d1 times d2 divided by 2, or you multiply it with half is okay because it's the same. Okay. Nah, and then for the trapezium, okay, I want to ask you first, what is A and B? For the trapezium, what is A and B, Lennox? Yeah, for the trapezium, what is A and B?
The length.
Huh? Yeah, the length of what?
The trapezium.
The length of,
The trapezium.
huh?
The trapezium.
The,
The length of the trapezium.
oh, the length of the trapezium. Okay, why not this one, this length? Can I use the red line that I give the color for the A and B? Okay. Now, why did you write A and B there like this? Why you why you why you why you write the length and the length of A and B, yeah, is the yellow color. Why? Why not the red color?
The,
Okay. So in trapezium, yeah, for A and B, don't forget A and B is just for the the parallel sides. Okay. Okay, which one? The parallel sides. The pair of the parallel sides. Which one? The yellow line or the red line? The parallel sides. Which one? The yellow line or the red lines?
red.
Red. Huh?
Red.
Red lines. Are you sure? Okay. What is the parallel side, Lennox? What is the parallel sides and what is the intercept lines or the perpendicular lines? What is that? What is the difference between parallel sides and not parallel? Do you know? Okay. Okay, don't forget ya, you have to know about the parallel side. The parallel side, yeah, is the two or a pair of lines, yeah. Now, if the parallel side, you always have two lines like this, okay? Yeah. So, and then this line, yeah, if you make all both line longer and longer, they will not meet every time forever. Okay, if you make this line like longer and also longer, both of lines will never meet. Okay, but if the line is not parallel, for the example like this, now there is one line that not parallel here, the first and the second. Okay, now if I make both line longer and longer like this, for the example like this, yeah, for the first line, and then for the second line like this, yeah, it always have the midpoint. Get it? Okay, this one is not parallel, but this one is parallel. Okay, get it? Okay, now for the trapezium, which one the parallel sides of the pair of parallel sides? Is it the yellow sides of or the red sides?
Yellow.
What?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay, so for the A and B, yeah, must be the parallel sides, always the parallel sides of the trapezium. Okay, not the not the other sides. Okay. Okay. So now you have to use A and B in yellow line. Okay. Okay, until here, do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, yeah. I will uh, okay, don't forget about the parallel sides. Okay, and then, okay, don't forget if h is always perpendicular with the base. Yeah. Okay, now please take a screenshot, or you can write on your book about the formula of all the shape. Can you? Because after this we will use all the formula to uh to find the result of question, to answer the question. Okay, have you done? Take a
Then,
screenshot or write on your book, or take a picture is okay. Okay, have done?
yes.
Okay. Aduh, wait, wait. Okay, okay. Let's jump into the next. Okay, now, yeah, it's about the triangle or three-sided shape. Okay. Now, in triangle, okay. For last time, if four shaded shape, yeah, what is the total angle of four-sided shape? What is the total interior angles? What is the total of interior angles of four-sided shape, Lennox?
360.
Huh?
360.
360. Okay, perfect. And then, yeah, for the three-sided shape, you have 180 for the sum all of the interior angles. Okay. Okay, don't forget, yeah, this is a basic basic knowledge about the geometry. Don't forget about this. Okay. Okay, and then the triangle. Okay, what is the formula of triangle area, Lennox? What is the area? Can you write on the screen and then draw? Angle plus angle plus angle. No, no. The formula of the area, Lennox. Don't forget. The formula of the area. What is the formula? Okay, can you find or can you search on a Google? What is that? What is it?
Height and base per 2.
Huh?
Height and base per 2.
Okay. Okay, can you show me the picture and then show me where's the H, where's the B, and where's. Okay, can you draw the picture of the triangle? Okay, where's the height? Okay, perfect. And where's the base? Okay, perfect. Why? Okay, how if I want to use this one as a base? Can I use the red color for the base? No? Are you sure? Okay. Okay. If we want to find the area of the triangle and then using this formula, yeah, but actually we can use all the sides of the triangle as the base. Okay, for the formula, yeah, we can use that for the base, but the one that you have to what is that to know is every base has their height, their own height. Okay, for the example, if you want to use the height like this one, the purple base, okay, so the height is the line that have the perpendicular with the base. Okay, and also if I want to use the red lines for the base, okay, I have to make the perpendicular lines for with the base. For the example, like this. Yeah, this is the height of the base. Okay. And also, if I want to use the yellow lines for the base, okay, so I have to find the line that have perpendicular with the base. Okay. So now actually we can use all the sides as the base, but they have their own height. Get it or understand what I mean? Yeah, okay, like that. Okay, now in the triangle has four type, yeah. For the first about the equilateral, isosceles, scalene, and then about the right angles. This is also the basic knowledge about the geometry, yeah, and then you have to know about this because I think this is the topic from your elementary school, yeah. Okay, now please uh find or draw a picture of each type of this triangle. Okay, how about the equilateral? What is the picture? And then isosceles, scalene, and also the right angles. Can you can find on a Google. Okay, I will wait here. Okay. I think the area of all the type of triangle, they have the same formula. So you don't need to find the area of each type. Okay, now please just draw the picture of each type. Scalene, how about the scalene? Okay. And then how about the right angles? Okay. Okay, perfect. I want to ask you first about the equilateral triangles, yeah. Okay. It say that each angle is 60 degree. Okay. So is the triangle has the same angles for all the angles? Okay. And then how about the isosceles? It has two equal angles. So where is the equals angles? Can you show me where's that the equals angles for the isosceles? No, I mean angles, not sides. Where is the equal angles? Angles is like the corner or in the corner of the okay, which corner that have the equals angles. Okay, perfect. And then about the right angles, what is the which one that contains 90 degree? Okay, perfect. Okay, don't forget, yeah, Lennox, you have to know about all the type of this triangle because this is a basic knowledge about the geometry, especially about the triangle. Okay. Okay, now please take a picture of this because you have to understand about this, about all this material. Okay, perfect. Okay, don't forget, yeah. You don't just take a picture, but please write this on your book, okay? Because I think if just take a picture, it will be disappear and you will not look this again, yeah. Okay, now about the circle. Okay, don't forget if the circle, yeah, we usually say the perimeter of the circle as the circumference. Okay, if the if the other shape, yeah, we usually say perimeter, but in circle we usually say is as circumference. Okay, and then don't forget in a circle has radius and also the diameter. Okay. Okay, now please draw a circle and then show me where is the radius, where is the diameter, and where is the circumference, and then show me the formula of the area. Okay, perfect. Okay, where is the radius? Where is the diameter? Okay, perfect. And then how about the circumference? Where is that? Okay, perfect. And then how about the area? The formula of the area and also the circumference. What is that?
Height and speed.
Huh?
Height and speed.
Yeah, what is that? The formula of what? Area or the circumference?
Area.
Area, are you sure? Okay, can you find on the Google what is the what is the correct formula of area? Okay, perfect. And then how about the circumference of the circle? The formula of the circumference. Okay, perfect, Lennox. Okay, so, but I think this one, yeah, this one is also the formula of the circumference. And this is for the area, okay? Because uh, D, yeah, when D is equals 2 times R, 2 times radius, okay? So you can use the P times D or 2 times P times R, okay? And then how about the P? What is the value of P? What is the value of P, Lennox? Hello? What is the value of P, Lennox?
3.14.
P equals what? What is the value of P? 3.14. Okay, or okay, we have two value of P. Okay. We have 3.14 and also okay. Okay, 22 per 7. When do we use the 22 per 7 and when do we use 3.14?
Like, if there's anything in the circle that can be divided by 7, be
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
easier
So,
to use.
okay, perfect. We use this for the number of radius that can be divided by 7. Okay, perfect. Or the multiply 7, yeah. Okay, don't forget. Also take a picture of this one. Okay. Okay, perfect, Lennox. And then for our next lesson, I already have so many questions about the two-dimensional shape like this. Okay. And then your task is please write all of those that we already learned, yeah, in your book because we will use that in our next lesson for answering the question. Okay. Okay, and also Lennox, please give me the topic that you already learned in your school from grade 7 yeah until now. Can you open again or reopen your book, yeah, your math book uh and then send to me all the topic that you already learned in your school from the grade 7 because I don't know the syllabus or on your school, okay, because I think every school has different syllabus of math curriculum, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I will ask to your mom and then please just give that to your mom, okay. Okay, thank you, Lennox, for joining our lesson today. Now, please share screen and then, like usually, open the website of Algonova and then do the feedback. Okay, and then just do the no, please refresh first. Refresh the website first because you have to do the 17 April. Okay, perfect. Can you have you refreshed it? Wait, you have to do the number 5. After that, no, not that. After that, the number 5. Wait. Okay. Nah, and then now you do the number 5. Okay, perfect. Okay, don't forget ya, in our next lesson, you have to or you can remember all the formula. So we can do our question in our next lesson easily. It's still loading, Lennox. Okay, it's okay. I'll wait. Okay, how about our class today? Okay. Okay. How about our class? Okay. Okay, what is the most difficult in our class? Okay. I think we just learn about the concept first. Okay. Okay. Okay, Lennox, thank you for joining our lesson today. And have a nice day and then see you in our next lesson. Okay? Bye bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to send me the topic, all the topic that you already learned. Okay?
Okay.
From grade 7, yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye, Lennox.
Bye.